Okay, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It is that time again. Today is Sunday. I usually don't do this on a Sunday. I was busy yesterday, so I said, let's do it today. Uh, Today's video is basically another race, different track. As you guys can really see by the title of the video, we're going to a different track. And yeah, I got creative, so welcome to the desert. Welcome to the desert paradise, got creative. Because why not? We're going to Yes Marina today. Just head right into it. Obviously, we're going to be running back the GT3 again, the GT3 Porsche RS. Might need to change my oil just for sakes because I don't like when the car oil is like that. So I'll change it right now as we speak. So here. Okay. So we'll change. Do that. That's $400. That is very expensive for an oil change. Okay, so basically, guys, I'm going to be running this car tonight for the race, and for the duration of the time, I'm also going to do a video after a little demonstration after I finish, because what I usually do, I usually run a demo on the track, so I'm gonna do that right after I get off the track, because the video is gonna be like not really long. It's just gonna be a little bit like maybe an hour, because the race is like around like 10 laps or so. So basically, yeah, let me know what you think. And we're gonna hop right into this. We're heading to the Middle East, United Arab. I'm gonna go back on that. Yep, United Arab Emirates. There. So this is where we're heading tonight, and yeah. So this is the race right here. Hello. What's up? Thank you. So yeah, tonight we're basically gonna run in this, and like I said, guys, I'm running my 1911 GT3 R. Um, Running on mediums because I was trying to figure out a strategy for this, and yeah, from there we're gonna head, make sure everything is set, we're all good. So I'm gonna head right into this race. I just need to do some quick things before I do so. I'm gonna click enter here and give me about 2 seconds, and then we can head right into it, guys. All right, I'm back. So let's head right into the race. Hope you guys enjoyed this race, and yeah, stay tuned for the end of the video. Have a couple surprises, and I also hope you guys enjoyed the race. Let's do it. Ooh, that's a win, baby. That is the win. Let's go. That was the win. Definitely, indeed, the win. What I'm gonna do now is basically let you guys watch the replay. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch replay, and after replay, we're gonna get into some other stuff. So enjoy the replay, and then we'll talk in a bit. Alright guys, so that was it. That was the whole race and the whole replay. Yeah, man, it was a good race though. Truly good race. What I'm gonna do next, I'm going to make a life lobby, like I always do, for these races specifically. Because I need to give a little breakdown. I gotta drive a little bit slower on this track. Um, I'm gonna do two things for you guys today. Wait until this loads in, and then we're gonna create the lobby, and then from there we're gonna do the rest. So from here, for this free run, and we switch this to yes, Marina, public. Yep. So on here, I'm gonna show you guys a couple different cars. And then I'm also gonna go back into the pregame lobby and show you guys. I'm gonna show you 4 out of, let's say, okay, so I'm gonna show you guys 4 cars. So the first car that obviously I'm gonna be showing you guys again, it's my Porsche. So we're heading down in this is the pit exit. This is how the pit exit looks on this track. It's really cool. It goes underground. And for you guys, since I didn't really drive in cockpit, I'll do so right now. So you guys can actually see, like, I actually can drive in cockpit. I just choose not to do it just because, like, I still need to work on, like, a couple things with driving in cockpit, as you guys can see. But yeah, I do drive in cockpit sometimes here and there. Track is actually kind of nice. In cockpit, it's a bit tricky sometimes, especially if you don't get your braking right. You can overshoot the corner a little bit. So, yeah, no, this track, I really like this track. I'm gonna go over one detail about this track after I do a second lap, so you guys can get a different understanding of why I like this track, and a little bit of history for this track. This is an actual F1 track. I don't know if they do other races on this track, but I know they might have some other events, race events aside from Formula One, because Formula One only sees this track in December, which is at the end of the season. It's the last race of the season. So basically here, when I go there, I'm gonna change my view for you guys. And yes, there's currently people on the track with me because I am in a public lobby that I made myself. So guys, this corner, I'm gonna just go off the track for a little bit just to give you guys a better. This specific corner, I want to do a whole turn around it. I can show you guys this corner right here. It's the famous corner that Lewis Hamilton got passed on in 2021. by Max Verstappen when Max Verstappen won his first world championship. This was the corner where it all happened. That final lap, Max took the lead right in this corner and passed Lewis to win his first world championship in 2022. It's a pretty decent car. I got a couple other cars to show you guys. I will be heading into the pits, and then I'll be switching to those cars. So stick with me, guys. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't pit in the race, is because when I did the race initially, there wasn't any required pit stops, and I realized I had enough fuel to do so, so I didn't really pit. So I didn't have to pit. So basically what I did was I just did a 10 lap race on medium tires and managed my fuel consumption. So right here, there we go. Exit. And then I'm going to change my car. So the first car that I'm going to change for you guys is this car right here. It's called the Aston Martin Valkyrie. And this car came out in 2022. I didn't want to buy this car yet, but I said, you know what? Why not? So I decided and I got it. I was excited for it. It's a decent car. It's fast. But this is a very expensive car. This is a millionaire's car right here. I'll give you guys a quick lap with it. So I'll give you guys a slow drive since this is my exit lap. You guys can see what the car looks like a little bit. I didn't really do much to it yet. Just changed the paint on it, and that's about it. I didn't really change anything, so very very plain. I put it in this color because I like this color green on it. So I'll do one lap where I drive it like how I normally drive, and then I do one lap. Ooh, too much gas. I give it too much acceleration there, so I almost skipped, but I saved myself. Guess what, guys? This car is fast, and as you guys can see, the little red button in the bottom there called overtake. It's like a DRS. Because this car, you click the overtake button and it gives it a boost. So I give it like a mini DRS in a sense. Makes the car go even faster. Woo! You guys saw how fast I came through there? You're only supposed to hit that boost button when you're going down on the two straights. and then on the main straight area. You hit it anywhere else, you're gonna start to slide like crazy. There we go. Enjoy. Ooh. Car is very slides a lot on this track specifically. So it's a good thing I can handle the sliding. And that's when I start to kick people out the lobby. This is not really a lap. The lap that I wanted to put in was the one where I was driving over a hood, but let's see how I do. A little wide. That's okay. With that being said, this dude is getting kicked because he's driving erratic and I don't like it. So I'm kicking him out, bro, because like, what the hell, man? With that being said, let's hop into the next car. And then from here, the next car is a bit more different. The next car is a bit more on the, I won't say faster side, but it's a bit on like the high performance like race car. So like, this is a car that you will drive at the 24 hours of Le Mans. I'm gonna give you guys a previews of these cars like in a showcase type of way after. But this car specifically, I am gonna do a race with it. There's a race. I have a race lined up for this car. When I figure out some of the races I'm gonna do. I'm definitely gonna be using this car for one of those races. Look at this thing. By the way, guys, this is a winning Ferrari race car. This car has won the 24 hours of Le Mans, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this car has won. I'm gonna drive over the hood for now and then do a quick one lap to see where my lap is at. And then after I will do I'll drive in the cockpit and give you guys a decent cockpit lap in a bit. But these cars are fun though, I actually enjoy them. This is one of the new cars that got released in the game recently on the 11th. I currently have all 5 of them. The only car I did not buy was the safety car. They released 5 Le Mans cars, but I only bought the Le Mans. I didn't buy the safety car, which is a Porsche, which I will get, but just not anytime yet. Here we go. Send it. Guys, this is a World Endurance Championship car. This car is meant to do like 24, like I'll say within 8 hours, 12 hours and 24-hour races. But predominantly 24-hour races. And I don't know why that guy is driving backwards, but he will get kicked out for doing so. Once I head back into the okay, I was a little bit off my time. Yeah, by the way, guys, you see the window in this? This is all the view you have as a driver. So when you see the tiny window, that's all there is to see. But I can drive like this because it's not that hard. I just have to know my braking points and all that good stuff. Why is people driving backwards on the track? Actually, I don't need to show you guys a third car. I will show you guys a third car, but maybe in another video because I might add another car in it, so I'll save that one for another day. But so so far this is the one I really want to show you guys, and the Valkyrie, which is an Aston Martin, and this is a Ferrari, as you guys can see by the badge on the center console of the wheel. Yeah, this is a very fast car. Really fast car, so. And I'm gonna remove this dude right now as soon as I go out, because why am I getting rammed and you're getting kicked out? You drive dirty, you do anything like driving backwards on track, you will get kicked out. So that was basically it. And I'm gonna head out, and then yeah, I'm basically gonna end this lobby, letting these guys know I'm gonna end the lobby so I can get out of here. If I say I'm in the lobby and nobody wants to leave, then I'm just leaving the lobby, because man, it's annoying. So I'm gonna head back into the garage and I'll just show you guys the car really quick from this point of view, and then yeah, so this is the car. I put 418 miles on it so far, or kilometers on it so far, I should say. And yeah, man, it's a great car, a great purchase. Really love the car. Very fast though. Uh, like I said, the cockpit of this car is really nice. I like the layout of it, all the way it is. I've been waiting for them to put like this like Ferrari in this game for so long, because they have like other like 24-hour car, but like these are like the more modern ones you'll see on track. The ones that they have are like a bit older. But yeah, look, it looks so sleek from the back. I only wish these car had DRS, but they don't. They just have wings for better downforces. But putting DRS on a car like this is overkill, because this thing is already fast as it is. So adding more downforce like a DRS would just be really overkill. But it's a great car overall. Yeah. So, and the other car before I go, I'll show you guys a Valkyrie. Ooh, listen to that sound. Listen to it rev up. I'll go back to the Ferrari, guys, after, so you guys can hear rev. Listen to that rev, guys. Sounds amazing. Alright, so yeah, this car. Like I said, it's also Martin Valkyrie. If you guys look at it, it literally says 9. I drove it in the lobby, and when I drive cars in lobbies, it doesn't add to my kilometer. It doesn't add kilometers to the car. So I currently have 95 kilometers on this car as we speak. I haven't driven that much because I just bought it, so not that much mileage. Beautiful. With that being said, yeah, so that is it. So I'm gonna go back to the Ferrari so you guys can hear the Ferrari rev, and then we'll call it a day from here and discuss other racing series or other type of races when I get back. Listen to this. Listen to how beautiful this sounds. Car sounds beautiful. And then back to what I was driving earlier. The sound of this one, this is what a GT car is supposed to sound like. This is a GT car slash Porsche. Or it's a GT3 Porsche. Let's put it that way. With that being said, we're gonna head all the way back out. And with that being said, yeah, we're gonna do some more racing series. I don't know what type of racing I'm gonna do, but I know I have a couple different racing series that I said I wanted to do. And for you guys who are wondering, these are the cars that I was talking about. Let's see if I have individual pictures of them. So the current cars that I have right now, I have this one, which is a Ferrari. This one right here is a BMW. This is a Porsche, and this one is a Peugeot, and this is the Porsche safety car that I haven't purchased yet, but I have all these cars right here. So in my next video, I'm gonna do another race, maybe using one of these cars. Who knows? We'll see. But with that being said, thank you guys for joining tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and that like button, and don't forget to share. So with that being said, peace out, guys.